Hello there, this is GoodGuyPalps, and we're on turn 427. We are cruising, we've just got some more era score. We're only one away from reaching a golden era, finally, so we're almost undoubtedly going to get it. Let's keep this army in London, and let's create an army there. Have an army here. We're going to need another field cannon in a few more places. Used up all our faith trying to get armies everywhere. Of course. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh, you know what? No, we want Jade and Mercury from him, which he's willing to trade as well, so. Should have built. Oh, we are building a core there. Okay. Probably actually should have sent him here and built an army, but that's fine. Oh yeah, we're at war with the Inca. And it's going quite well so far. All things considered. We're about to take what I will probably rename Panama. So Russia razed a city they captured from the free cities. Wasn't this city? I don't see any free land near Russia. Oh, right here. So they got this free city and razed it, so they can probably just take more land. So if it was bordered to us, we'd probably try and get a settler there, but... Campus research grants done. We have the army, but we only have an armada. We're building one. Yeah, in a couple turns, you know what? Let's get a military engineer, because soon we'll be able to build railroads. Completed the sewer, let's get a Ferris wheel. And here we completed send aid. But getting railroads over here isn't bad as well. Let's grab a military engineer. Same thing here, we want railroads as in many places as possible. Take the city with our tanks. Easy peasy. Now let's get a governor there. Let's also rename the city. To Panama. Which is great. Now we have the, we can get ships over here now, which is great. We're definitely going to keep the city. We can now get more trade routes. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy them. Well, the one. And let's start queuing up our repairs. Monument, granary, and sewer would probably be best. And we get 2 more envoys. Now we want to get Fez back. Speaking of, we could have got a free envoy if we got a great general. That's not easy to do. Okay, so that gives us Fez. I'm going to hold on to this envoy in case we need him in the future. Now, we want to kind of, I think, focus on this city more than this one. Unless we raise this city. Because this city is much more beneficial, these 2 cities specifically. So let's, how can a submarine shoot this field cannon? How does that make sense? I didn't even know that they could do that, but I'll accept. I really thought we were gonna have this fortress thing here. That's unfortunate. Now we want to bring our ships as forward as possible. Because we want to get this city, well, these 2, right? We want the west coast of South America. It's odd that they started here. I would have thought the Inca should have started on this coast, actually, of the mountains. This should be their capital, I would think, but must depend on the map generation that we in this mod. This guy just needs a little bit more experience, then we gotta level him up. Okay, bring him forward. Have him eliminate that. Oh, well, I thought he'd eliminate him, but nope. We're going to want to bring the bombard here. Let's heal up the Redcoat army. Trade route destination. Get some science out of that, it's not bad. Trading with, what was that? Japanese city, looks like. And with our other allies, 27, that's way good. Yeah, that's probably the best one from there. Alright, so we already have a spy defending, so we're going to want to send this guy to... Where do we want to send him? Could maybe focus on Washington. What do they have? We can't see the names. That makes it a lot harder. Nope, wasn't that one. No, that's St. Petersburg, which isn't great. That's the Cree. Should be the next one. Where'd it go? Did I miss it? Oh, okay, there's more. There it is. Now, couldn't steal much gold. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we could do, to be honest. And no great works. Like, no gold to steal from them. Yeah, those are all terrible. Cusco would be good. I could sabotage production and steal a great work. Can't steal gold because we already have a spy there. So, all right, great engineer. When one turn we start building railroads, so we will do that. Let's bring our field cannon back to get the amenity. Coupe negotiated peace. Oh, and we have the Golden Age locked in. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. Ooh, yes, embassy is very much welcome. I wonder if we could convince them to attack the Inca. Now, they're not going to have much military. 373. They're essentially a city-state, just with a few cities.
It is arguable whether the human race have been gainers by the march of science beyond the steam engine.
Nice. We should still be leading this by a decent amount. Let's see if we can get him. Yeah, he's not willing, no matter what. Okay. Got a promotion here. want to get towards that +1 range as quickly as possible. Wow. Submarine was loud. Wrecked that caravel as well. Let's eliminate their armies real fast while getting as many ships through as we can. Okay, this guy took some damage. We're going to want to bring him back to heal. Must have already shot with those guys. Alright, here's a battleship. These guys finished a battleship. I don't know why we built individual ones. Must have built them before the Armada. We're definitely going to want to bring them forward. Oh, you know what? We wanted them for... we wanted to make these 2 fleets into Armadas. Ay, ay, ay. Now we're going to need 3 of those. You know what? I'm not going to waste time with that. Before I forget, I'm just going to buy some battleships. That's 3 battleships to make 3 armadas. We will not forget next turn. Okay, now that we've got whatever that was, ironworking, steam power. Ironworking, that's like way back here. I thought of iron because of the railroads. Okay, so now we could get even to machine guns. We could get the Manhattan Project going. But we really need flight to make the Manhattan Project worthwhile. Scientific theory would be really good, plus it shows us what this is. And we need that to get towards flight, so... Now we do want to get to flood barriers. And so we need... Oh wow, we need to get 2 flight to get to synthetic materials. And then to computers. Because those flood barriers, we can use our military engineers to boost them, and we're going to need them in like every city. Speaking of, let's check the world climate. It seems like we're doing okay. Seems like we're also the key contributor. So... Archaeological museum was completed. Okay, so let's grab the archaeologist, of course. Though very soon we're going to want to build a canal. Can military engineers boost canals? Railroad support, one other boat charge can be used to complete 20% of canal. Yep, okay. So we do want to start the canal here, but only once we have some military engineers. So we'll wait for a bit. Getting some archaeologists out for sure. Complete an amphitheater here. Let's get an art museum in Geneva. I think we need at least a couple. We have many more places for great works of writing, but we're stuck on great works of art still. And we could theme some soon. Okay, completed the battleship. Let's do send aid. And we completed the field cannon here, which we need up here. And we need to build something. We don't have a neighborhood, but we could do that to boost food. If we needed to, which we don't really need to. Okay, so we completed this battleship. Let's double check this now. Do we need to boost any other battleships? We do have... Okay, we are building musketmen. Not that I see actually over here. We're not building any other battleships. So let's get the one more individual battleship just to make this the armada that we want. Now that we have this military engineer, let's build a railroad. Yeah, I wish there was an automatic railroad builder. That would be great. Get some more military engineers. We're going to use them a lot as we start building canals and we get to computer technology so that we can get flood barriers. Zanzibar. Looks pretty good. Here we go. New Orleans gives us 27 per turn, plus though not much food or production. Which is always nice for some of those first captured cities. So let's actually go back to our allies. It's going to give us the best benefit, I think. Repair the pearls. Nothing else to do over here, so I guess we could come destroy this and chop it before we build the canal. Be as efficient as possible. Their military size has increased. They've been buying troops and ships. AI is not dead. Yeah, they've been buying caravels to just sail out at our battleships and stuff. That's awesome. I'm hardly even mad. We should destroy the defenses of the city really fast, though, just so we aren't bothered by it. By the extra attack on our ships. Declare friendship with the Khmer. Kind of ironic that they have been so successful. Oh, they have some allies, but they are hated by a lot of people. Convince them to join the ongoing war against Pachacuti. If we can, because we get a bonus of military strength. It's not worth that much gold per turn, though. Okay, we got a field cannon for this city. Completed the field cannon, so we could get some housing. +6 even would be great, but we're going to have to probably wait for seasteads, to be honest. Theater Square would be really nice here. We need more growth, though, of course, for that to happen. We need 22 population. That's going to take a while. I really wish we could use these 2 frickin' tiles. Stupid Cliffs of Dover. I wonder if there's a mod that would override that. There might be. We could increase the military, but I think I'm going to work on send aid. We're still leading. And those passive boosts are, pretty nice. Complete the amphitheater. Let's get an archaeological museum in Scotland. And in Amsterdam, we completed a military engineer. Let's just queue up a few of those, to be honest. Now those 2 I sent over here should be enough to complete the canal and build railroads everywhere. So we'll go ahead and start building them here in Amsterdam. Completed the field cannon in Paris. Okay. So with that, we need another field cannon here. Another one here. Another one here. Another one here. Okay, so we need a few. No, I swear we're building... Yeah, we're building them in Frankfurt. So in Paris, we could probably do something a bit more useful. Well, maybe not. How about Frankfurt? We're building 3. Let's queue up military engineers instead, and then build a few field cannons in Paris. The shipyard was completed in Hague, so let's get the seaport. Mostly for the housing, to be honest. And then let's queue up some military engineers here as well. Theater Square District done. Let's work on the amphitheater. Now, the tank doesn't have much to do here. We could raid and pillage. In fact, getting him down somewhere down here just to pillage and plunder would be pretty great. I always kind of wanted to try that. The problem is, if they have troops here, which they probably do, we could lose the tank. But let's try it for fun. Getting him in a raid position. We'll use our caravels to take the cities. Oh, to a destroyer, we can now do that now. Oh, because we unlocked the ironclad. That's what we were waiting on, that's right. Alright, so we have this guy we need for here. Military engineer, let's build the first railroad this direction. Now we go finally to the next. Oh, just kidding. This guy's still got movement. Let's go ahead and sink this caravel. And then this military engineer, we'll go ahead and start building railroads up to Plymouth. Oh yeah, we carved this out. It'll be nice. They're going on full charge. Wow. They just sunk a battleship armada. I can hardly believe it. We didn't destroy the defenses here. That probably didn't help. Their military strength has grown. Never seen that before in this this game. Ooh, Mega Colossal. In our borders, too. It only destroyed a citizen, though, so that wasn't damaged, nor was the district. And let's build railroads up to here, and then down to here, too, probably. Continue healing. Alright, that eliminated the defenses. I think that does much better than anything else. Alright, completed a field cannon. Alright, now that we have this guy as well, let's get the destroyer out here. And the submarine. I have enough of a fleet here in case anything happens, so I think, yeah, this fleet here would be good. Though it wouldn't be bad to quickly grab a battleship to make an armada. How are we doing on the aid request? We still have a lead, though we're going to have to start sending gold soon to our ally there. Having completed the field cannon, could get some military engineers. We could just work on our fleet here. It's got decent enough production. Now I do have, let's see, a submarine fleet. And then this is a submarine armada. So getting another submarine would be good to make that an armada. Alright, having completed the military engineer, let's just start working on some send aid there. And the battleship completed in New York. That is great. Now, do I have any other fleets here? Of destroyers, yes. But of battleships, they should all be armadas now. Oh, I do have one, yeah, 2 destroyer fleets, so. I'm gonna need 1 more battleship for this. And then we're gonna need to queue up 2 destroyers to get those armadas. And then by then we might have some other things to build, so. In fact, that might be the best place to really build these kind of things, but 1 submarine here is not bad. Alright, in this city, we could focus on, let's see, we have a submarine armada and we have 2 battleship fleets. We could quickly grab 2 battleships to put these into armadas. They're high ranking or whatever, experienced. Which would be really beneficial to improve those. Now we could repair the outer defenses. Let's do that. Completed a red coat here. I know we have a couple more red coats, at least one. Here's a completed red coat. This is a core, though. Beautiful. Another army of field cannons. I think it makes more sense for the railroad to go through the industrial yard than the holy site. Alright, he wants spices for a little bit of gold. He doesn't have anything good to trade, so I'll accept it. He's got a lot of troops.
War can only bring us...
Okay, Australia. Yeah, suck it, Mongolia. Try to get rid of our governor. Good job. Spy. Sydney.
Claims that cannot be tested.
Wish we could build the Oxford University, but it's already been built. Wow, 2 cities gained into... or no, they were claimed. Okay. This guy, we can go ahead and level him up. Okay, he's still counter spine. Not happy that they damaged the tank, but what else would you expect? Why did you go on land? That literally, this game, ugh. Sail around. Takes less time. Alright, so he's being escorted by a destroyer. I think we're going to land him. There's not really anything that's unprotected. So we're going to need to land him somewhere he can immediately start pillaging for health. That's a nice city. If we land here, it's in the jungle. We might want to come all the way down to the south. We kind of want to get him back here. Alright, science. We got Oxford University. So now, we can move on towards, we can't move on towards radio, but we discovered we could get aluminum and seaside resorts would be pretty great. Sharp economics. To move towards radio. We could get broadcast centers. Now replaceable parts would be pretty good. And we get to see what this is. But we also want to get towards flight. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, we completed this dumb field cannon here. Okay. We're gonna have to bring him over here. And then let's build a... we have the nice... we are filled up on housing, and we're not hurting for production. We're only hurting for food. I think this +6 would be a really good place. And then with the zoo completed, we also could get a neighborhood here that would be helpful. Well, not that helpful, actually. Let's instead, yeah, let's build an armada of submarines. How are we doing here? We're still leading, but not by much. So let's go to Scythia. Where are you at? Right here. Let's give them some... let's give them some money. Okay, this city still has plenty of housing, so we're good there. Now, the question is, could we build a canal across this? We could build one here because of these districts and then the foxes. We couldn't build one here, unfortunately. If this campus wasn't here, we could build a canal there. I think, unless it's on hills. No, it's on hills. We couldn't have it anyways. So that's not a very big deal. Let's get the Renaissance walls up. And then in this city, you have plenty of houses. Let's get the military academy. And I think we're going to want to go ahead and get the their battleship armada. Oh, you know what? We don't want to connect these cities yet, I don't think. We do, however, want to build one of these. Because we can get people over here easily now. But also, we can build ski resorts here. If we connect these, though, we get a ton of air score. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. I don't know. Because we want to connect them no matter what. So, yeah, I think we'll just connect them. Take the air score. Funny that didn't give us the air score of connecting these two cities. Oh, hello. Where's this guy going? Look at all these forts. What's up with the AI building forts? I've said this before, but forts need to be enhanced, I think. They're really great in some very specific situations, but otherwise they're not really worth building, especially in the normal game. I think they're more worth it in this mode. Whew. Man, they're coming at us hard with these caravels. Where are they at? Alright, we shrank their army a little bit though, since it grew rapidly. And it looks like they've, I mean, why wouldn't it shrink? They have 44,000 gold that we're also going against. We might have to bring these tanks back to heal real fast, but we could heal them in our allies' territory. Yeah, I probably should prioritize the cities more. And you'll be able to attack that city. I've been fending off so many troops he's throwing at us. Gotta hand it to him. Doing a good job. Might want to even build more military here. We've gotten to the point where we're losing coal per turn, though, because of units and power. And we're losing oil. We're going to need more clean power eventually, so we probably can't build too many more units, if any. Could convert to oil power. That doesn't actually help. Yeah, let's work on send aid. Now, with that in mind, though, we're going to want more sources of coal, oil. We do want to plop a mine on here. Requires plastics, which we don't have. We'd like that, but we're not going to get it. Are there any sources of coal? Oh, get out of here. Coal. Search. Oops, I need to actually select it. Oh, 50 results. Okay, but why is nothing green over here? Do the Incas not have any coal? Okay, yeah, we're getting coal there. We have a lot of sources of coal. Ugh. The Aztecs. Okay, well. Non-Modal, looks like we lost them. Now we got them back. Oops. Which city was that? They could shoot someone then. Well, it's okay. We got the musketman here. Awesome. Where is he? Right here. And we have the field cannon here out of Frankfurt finally. Here it is, okay. They're thinking of the same thing. Raid us. Don't think so, Inca. Completed the musketmen. Let's work on send aid. We're not still only boost you 50 because that's not that beneficial, but let's get the aquarium in Chan Chan. And then in Bergen, it sounds like it needs an archaeological museum. Just sounds like it, you know? Completed the field cannon. We don't want to get more troops. We're going to want to work on, I guess, send aid. Completed the red coat. Having completed that red coat, there's a lot of things we could still get, but in the meantime, let's grab some more send aid. Another red coat completed here. Need to come up to this guy. And then we'll work on a military engineer. Need to build our railroads. Pretty much on every tile. Here's our air score. Some railroads. Was that going through the mound? Nice. That's funny. Alright, so the battleship fleet is here. Soon we'll have the one to make it an armada. It's got one movement left, so not much you can do this turn. Destroying this would also be nice to be able to get troops through this canal easier. We have our fleet over here big time, so we can take these cities relatively quickly and end this war faster. It's going to consume too many resources. Nice.
You and I come by road or rail.
Stock exchanges can be built now. Losing power. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, let's grab a radio. Now, where to send this archaeologist? Whoa. Maybe we should send him... Yeah, back down to... No. Alright, so we still have Wolfric selected. Let's come down to Fez. Go to the North African region again. Let's grab the stock exchange here. Sink some ships. Oops, no, he's gonna like down to here, yeah. Linking everybody with railroads. There really should be an automatic railroad button to really speed things up here a bit. The destroyer fleet. Heal up the tanks before we send them in to raid. Also see if they're willing to surrender anything. Because we would want Machu and Wanuku. That's definitely a bug. They're not supposed to accept this deal. And because of that, we're going to fight a little while longer. I still might take them peacefully. But because of that deal, we're still going to take advantage of it and take these cities peacefully, undamaged without population loss. So with that in mind, let's eliminate as many troops as possible. It also means maybe we should raise this city. It would damage them, give us more area to claim, and put less pressure on this city. There's nothing special about this city, right? Like, if we put on the Empire lens, and we can't see theirs, but I mean, this one has gotta be for this city, right? It depends. I mean, yeah, it has to be actually, because this campus goes here. You know, I guess this campus could be for Wanuku. It's hard to know. They have an autocracy? We're a merchant republic. Alright, so we're going to focus on troops now. Destruction of enemy troops, I should say. Honestly, I'll probably put these guys to sleep until they can build their city flood barriers. Ooh, nothing's really high. 84, 74. This guy might die, but the odds are in his favor to survive this, so. $18.59. There's this massive work. Okay, so they're willing to make peace. Ooh, they'll give us some great works. Ooh, some landscapes. All right, we're gonna refuse the deal for now. Oh my goodness. What just happened? How? Those were not there a second ago. Yes, we are friends. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. What? I don't think you're supposed to be able to buy that many caravels. Like, where did they show up from? Just come out of thin air? Is this game gonna crash now? Like, holy frickin' moly. All right. With that in mind, that's like every city that needs it, so. Let's complete the military engineer. Let's get the railroad. Still leading, but only by a couple hundred. Let's grab Cynthia. Let's give you some gold. Get back in the lead. Alright, so we got these battleships here. What? Where did I get these battleships? What battleships need fleets? This one does, but I thought that's why I built this guy. Oh my gosh. That's why. I forgot I had the Venetian arsenal, so everything's... I build one, there's two of them popping out. So I have a fleet. This actually works out perfect, because one of these can come over here to meet up with this fleet. And the other one can come here to meet up with this fleet. That's not what I meant to do there, but whatever. I almost have to fall back a little ways to take on these caravels. That in mind, we don't even need ships over here, really. Because there's not much of a point. And now if we build more ships, you're not going to build an individual destroyer. Heck no. You're going to go ahead and build... Just consumes oil. We're going to be out of oil very soon. We're going to be out of coal very soon. 25 per power. 12 for units. Really, we need more resources. We're just not going to have enough either. Not till we get clean energy, which maybe is what we need to prioritize now. In the which means really just need to get further ahead. Just clean energy doesn't really come up until the future era. Pure clean energy, besides like the dams and such, which we already have those. We need like the windmills. So we don't even need those. We need really the sea windmills. Those are the best ones. It's gonna be a while. So nuclear energy would be pretty good. We're only getting 6 per turn though, so it's not that beneficial. You would need more uranium. Yeah, let's just continue to get radio. Having completed the battle, yeah, we're done with the battle. Let's get the water park online. Away from the volcano. Stock exchange. We're only going to be using more power now too. And this guy's going to boost the canal. I might complete it on the next one. In fact, he will if I put one more turn of production into it as well. So, this guy seems like he's in a bit of trouble. Didn't mean to shoot there. And this guy's in serious trouble. The only thing he can do is break out. Oh my goodness. It's insane, this fleet of caravels. But I want to destroy it. But I also want these cities. And their wonders. Let's see what their retaliation does. Oh, that did better than I thought it would. And then if they retaliate really well, we'll just make peace with them. What? A military engineer. Come on, I want to see their caravels fight. We want this guy to make the army. We lost Armagh. We lost Ireland. Does Ireland have anything good? Monastery? No. No good resources. If they had coal, we would invade them immediately. But they do not have coal. Whoa. Can you imagine this? Just like this many wooden boats attacking so many massive armadas. That would never happen. They destroy a battleship. That would just never happen. They also lost most of their fleet just attacking us. See, that's fine. They had two. We got down to 2,000, and they bought so many caravels and went up to 3,000. Like that's just wild. Absolutely crazy, this game. How much gold they had. I wonder how much gold it cost them. Spent all gold. Wow. He had 44,000. Now he has 520. So he literally spent all his gold on caravels, and because it's the AI, they were able to continue to buy it despite not having room for them, and they just moved the stupid caravels over until they bought 44,000 coin or whatever, gold, worth of caravels, which we have destroyed like half of it already. Maybe not half, but a lot. Turn of that. Already destroyed most of their fleet. That's awesome. Well, that completed the canal. Okay. Guess we completed this connection. So now we have a canal here. Very cool. In fact, do I have a boat that can use it? Oh, I'm going to build one battleship, and it's going to give me 2. Well, whatever. I'll just have to live with that. Oh, wait, this guy has... There's already an army there. I need a core of these things, field cannons. Here's one. Alright, having completed the canal, that should really have boosted our production significantly as well, which it did. Housing would not be bad, but we're going to get seaside resorts someday, so let's just queue up some send aids. Also, speaking of that, let's go look around for some great works. Great work of music, Michelangelo statue we already have. So Russia's actually not getting very many great works anymore, or at least not that fast. Greece has Donatello. Let's see. I think I have. I still need more. I don't think I have slots actually for great works of art. Yeah, we're full. Though when we do have more, where are our statues here? Oh, we have one slot, so it's Michelangelo and Donatello, so we'd need the other guy's sculpture. But we could get more great works of... Oh, we do. We have one more art museum, which we maybe could theme right now. Let's see. Religious by Rembrandt, Religious by El Greco, and Religious by El Greco. Portraits by two different. Alright, so I would need one more religious art. Who was that? Gandhi. Didn't have one, he had writing. Wasn't Gandhi, sorry, Pericles. What are you missing? You don't have foxes. You don't have. Oh, you do have pearls. You don't have. Nope, you do have wine. You don't have amber. You don't have dyes. Okay. He doesn't have any. The comer. Oh, he does have. Alright, that should fill up a lot of our great works of writing. Still have a couple more slots. We could put a great work of music in here. How is this themed? The temple. Alright, so let's go to... No, it wasn't Pericles, it was Peter. I'll take that great work of music. Let's make sure it's in the capital, yes. Now soon we'll get more artifacts and we'll have to start really moving them around. We also want one more work of religious art, I believe, so we could theme this, or we could take another portrait, or pretty much any work of art would work. Who was it that had them? I think it was actually, yeah, this guy had a bunch. So we definitely want to make peace with him and steal all his crap. Now that we've destroyed most of his fleet, it's probably not a bad time. Whew. Steep. Salt. I want salt. Don't shake your head at me. Yeah. Oh, a relic. Oh, we haven't seen a relic. But we've wanted one. That's the first relic I've seen the whole game. I think it's everyone but Teddy. Yeah. And the Pachacootie. Okay, so now if we look, we should also have the relic in London. Awesome. Okay, so now how many works of writing? One. that we're okay. We can still get 3 more, so we have plenty of way more, tons more works of writing we can fit. So no worries there. And then art, we're pretty filled up. Now let's see where can we build? All right, so we got a guy here. Let's go to the Congo. 11, yeah, let's go there. And now that we've completed that, what kind of canal are you thinking? Yeah, that's just not beneficial at all. Let's get up some send aids. And then completed a military engineer, that's great. Let's get a stock exchange. Build all of those things everywhere we can. Those things being railroads. Let's grab the some send aids. Pretty soon we can switch to communism if we want, but it's debatable if we will. Not a huge fan of communism. Okay, let's grab the Science Research Center. And then continue to build railroads everywhere we go. Wow. So that we can just fly around. There we got another red coat. I know there's at least one more. I think it was in Italy. Maybe. Oh geez, maybe we have a, maybe it's nowhere. That we have a corps rather than an army of redcoats. I don't even see any more redcoats. It's an army, yeah, yeah. I think we built one too many. Wait, no, that's an army. That's an army. Army. Well, that's fine. He can guard that where he's at, so unfortunate, but also just fine. Okay, let's get some railroads going over here as well. Same thing here. Taking their turn, just wrecking these guys. I just came, already did that. Let's make peace. But only if we get what we want, of course. Now we're going to want all your great works. And then we're going to want toys. Big time. And citrus. And then we're going to want machu. And we're going to want wanuku. Now, he's not willing to trade that. But now he is, when nothing has changed. What a great game. You know, let's paint a little bit. Let's give him some wine. Except. Uh-oh. I think the game's crashing. Oh, we're good. I get worried now in the late game with how big this is. Alright, so we're holding these 2 cities. That said, the loyalty is pretty weak. But wow, did we get some wonders. I wish we had this tile. That's annoying. But we also have this tile, which is really nice. Now we're losing that in 13 turns. Let's grab the research center. Research lab. Okay, and we get another policy slot. Ooh. Gold envoy. Governors provide +2 loyalty. That's actually perfect. For this. Now let's move some of our loyal. Let's see. Hold on. How are we doing loyalty here? 15.9. Yeah, we can move her. Tamachu, very nice. And then we have Victor. Let's move him to Anuku. And we should be able to hold Panama just fine. Now we go next turn. Let them hold on to this. We basically just wanted to gain control of Panama. And in order to hold it just fine, we needed the west coast of South America, which is awesome. It's a little bummer, though, that the coastal tiles are only to 1 here. I wish kind of went out a little ways to make this city a little bit better. And it's too bad we lost, I think, the terrace farm that was right here. On the bright side, we can build a pretty awesome minor farm there. Just, you know, just fine, so... Montezuma to grid war on Poundmaker.
All right, but it's my class, the rich class, that's making war, and we're winning.
Okay, let's see. Collectivism, no war wariness from combat in your territory. That's not bad. Now, communism doesn't necessarily give us the huge bonus other than extra cards. Now let's buy a builder. And we can get 2 more traders, it looks like. Let's get the second one here in Machu. We got an archaeological museum. Let's get another archaeologist. Art museum in Geneva. Whew, what to get here? Couple send aids. We still have a slight lead. People are still at war. How good for them. Poundmaker declared war on Teddy. Well, Teddy's done for. Get a stock exchange. Completed a battleship. Yeah, I know. Let's see, we're going to delete this one. I don't think we have any other fleets. Not that I see. Yeah, so we're going to delete this guy. I'll keep this guy in our harbors up here for protection. Renaissance wall is completed. Let's get the stock exchange. Now the new government. Wait, first let's level up everybody that needs it. Okay. Now, we would get, right now we only have 1 military, 2 economic. We get 1 of these, but we get an extra 1 and then 2 wild cards. Then we lose a wild card, we gain an economic, and we gain 2 military. And we get more diplomatic favor and envoys. And we get 10% science bonus, which is pretty huge. Yeah, I think we take communism, though I think we plan on switching to democracy as soon as we can. It's not bad, but we don't have that many governors. The 5-year plan's pretty good, plus 100% campus and industrial zone adjacency bonuses. That's pretty good. But what we have in here is better. Yeah, democracy will help us significantly. However, now we can use military research. We're not doing a lot of upgrades yet, but I guess we will. Oh, we could use this. This extra coal will be nice. It says we're only getting 25 per turn, but that should increase a little bit. Now we probably want to bring our tank there and our red coat here. And honestly, it's probably a good idea to get some of these guys on their way to this region. What? One for railroads, but also for building the flood barriers. Really just building these everywhere I can, essentially. It's hard to tell if these have it or not. Some great wonders. How are we doing on the score game? So science victory, we're leading 45 to, we're up by 3, and we're getting way more per turn. We're getting way more tourism per turn. Our military strength isn't actually the strongest in the world, which is crazy when you think about it. I mean, they must have so many units. And a big fleet, I guess. And then the Cree are winning in religious now. They passed Egypt just barely. In diplomatic, we're up to 14. We actually might win diplomatic. Way before we win science. Pharsalos. And we are still winning this, so we're doing good there. Now that we made peace, we're moving on quite a bit. We want to actually double check these. We should have enough to get this art museum themed. I think we need to do that to turn off. We might not be able to move things now. But let's see. We could have a landscape by El Greco. Oh, art museum in Amsterdam. That is done terribly. And Geneva. So we could get, let's see, religious by El Greco. That's by El Greco. Religious by Rembrandt. None of these are religious. They're all landscape, all by Hu Ying, and we only have landscape by El Greco. Or portraits by Rembrandt. Or by Titian or Titan or whatever. So nothing can be themed actually yet. We need more art. Unfortunately. This relic's pretty dope. I wish there was a page that showed you who holds what. Okay, yeah, never mind. I don't want to do that. Like, yeah, that's not what I want. I don't think they have a report for it, unfortunately. Let's do one more turn, actually. Let's see. Military engineer. Yeah, let's get the train connected to Scotland. Can't leave the Scots hanging. My ancestors.
Ike!
That's fine. Tell me all you want. You want war? Any one of you. You know what? All of you. Bring it on. That would be crazy, though. A war with the whole world. For one, I'm pretty sure the game would break. But two, well, it would just be nuts. Let's add silver here. We need it. I mean, we don't necessarily need it. We'll probably get in other places, but it doesn't hurt to have multiple copies. Okay, Egypt. We are friends. But this is not making me happy. I wish you could... Oops. I wish there should be a way when you don't want to declare war on this person, especially for a city state, you just were like, hey, here's a bonus, and could pay to like heal their walls or something, you know? Even if it was really expensive. Okay, now that we have reached the new era, we can build our next level of government building. We can also get the stock exchange to be really good. Now, a war department, all units heal up to 20 hit points when they eliminate a unit. Not bad, but I don't envision too much war now that we've kind of got everything we wanted. We've grown our empire massively to the point where it's almost hard to hold it all with amenities. And we've gotten the west coast of South America and Panama. The really only other war we would do is to invade all of the Inca or to liberate Brazil for fun. I mean, because, you know, why not, I guess. But mostly for, like, some wonders, like the Oracle would be cool to have. So maybe it wouldn't liberate Brazil. But other than that, like, there's not really a huge point of war. So I think we're going to get that now. The National History Museum, 4 slots for any great work. And we have a lot of slots. But it is filling up because we're claiming pretty much every great work that's ever been created. So it's not a terrible idea. Now the Royal Society boasting the ability to use all their charges to provide bonus production to a district project. Not really that good, except for when you're winning the science victory. The science victory is great because then you use them to boost the projects to get to the moon, or to the exo planet. But it actually isn't like phenomenal. It's just pretty good. It's going to do like 1 per turn or something. So, per city. So I think I'm going to take the National History Museum. Especially because we're also the British. And, you know, it makes sense. So I think I'm going to build that and then queue up the stock exchange. And with that, maybe we should put a neighborhood here eventually. It'd be cool to have the bridge come into it. Get rid of the deer. But soon we'll be able to build some other things, so. Actually, yeah, neighborhood would be good. I wonder if we also would like to get a theater square, but we don't really have anything else to switch. Yeah, no other tiles to build on. Completed, what did it complete? A neighborhood. Okay, so soon we'll be able to build shopping malls and stuff, but I guess that's not yet. Let's just build one of those, because then after that we'll be able to build the broadcast center. Finally built medieval walls in the city. The city is way behind. At least it feels like it. Stock exchange. Did not realize I was building another battleship, or I would not have deleted the one that we completed long ago. Let's get our fleet though. It's fine. Let's get the stock exchange online. And here, got the military academy, so I think we're fine, really. To simply queue up some, excuse me, send aid requests. Military engineer, let's bring him down to right here. To continue the railroad. Get the railroad up to Scotland. And let's get the railroad coming down here for fun. Ah. Forgot about these battleships. Now I don't need to build two, like I had thought, because we had forgotten about the Venetian arsenal. So instead, we're going to queue up, actually no, just production. Send aid. Hey, now the railroad worked going into the tunnel and then not out of this tunnel. Nor out of that one, but whatever. Looks like we need to come all the way out here still and come down to Buda. It's hard to keep track of everywhere we've built and where we haven't. Here we connect to Lisbon. Also just positioning these guys where they can build flood barriers soon would be nice. Alright, and Machu, where to trade with? There we go. Yeah, gold. Just bring these guys back just a touch. Alright, I think we're in a really good spot now. We had a good, fun war this episode. Went really well. This wonder is so dope. And this wonder, I don't really remember what it does. I think it's the Envoys one. And then this wonder, Potalapolis. Nice. Okay, we're doing really good. We're getting real close to that victory. I mean, relatively speaking, right? This is historical mode after all. But thanks y'all for watching. Really love y'all. And I'll see you in the next episode.